And what you need is money during the decumulation phase of your life when you're no longer working. Passive income has been a buzzword for the last few years. I get asked about how can I build passive income so much that I decided to do a video to talk about passive income, right? So passive income is never truly passive. And for those of you who don't know what passive income is it's supposed to be an income that you earn that doesn't require you to actively work for it, right? So active income is you going to your job, right? So you go to your job, 9 to 5, you make money. That's active income. So passive income is money that you make from some sort of a business or an investment that you don't actively work for daily. So I was interviewed by Policy Genius about passive income, and I let them know that there's no passive income that's truly passive that doesn't require you to do anything. Let's start with rental properties, for example. People are like, oh, yeah, I have these rental properties. They make me passive income. I don't do anything. Well, you do something, right? You've got to research the properties. You've got to make sure that all the bills are paid. Even if you have a management company, they may still contact you for things. So it's not 100% passive, right? Same with investing. Like, you can't just set it and forget it and think that you're never going to have to review your investments again, right? So let's talk specifically on why I tell people that investing in the stock market is not a stream of income for you. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because you have two phases of life. So if you are in the first phase of your financial life, which is the accumulation phase, then passive income investing from stocks should not be a stream of income for you. But in the second phase of your life, the decumulation phase, then it could make sense for passive income from stocks to be an income stream for you. So let me dive into what exactly I mean here. And if you're liking this video, then go ahead and send me a comment as to whether or not you are in phase 1 or phase 2, the accumulation phase or the decumulation phase, and if you use income from stocks as one of your sources of income. So the reason why I say that in your accumulation phase of your life, income from stocks should not be an income source for you is because you are focused on growth. That's what you're supposed to be focused on in the accumulation phase of your financial life. So during this phase, this is go, go, go. This is how can I make, as much money with as little risk as possible. So this is where you can start building up your, of course, real estate portfolio. You start building up businesses that make you money. And when you're building up these streams of income, when it comes to stock investing or mutual funds, ETFs, anything to do with your stock portfolio, what you're investing for is growth. Because you're not supposed to be taking from this portfolio simultaneously, because you're not in the decumulation phase of your financial life yet. So in this phase, you want to be focused on growth. You want to be focused on stocks that are going to grow exponentially, right? So a lot of people will focus on dividend investing. People love talking about dividend investing, right? Because they're like, well, if I have utilities and they cost me $200 a month and I can invest in utility stocks and they'll pay me dividends, then I can just use the dividends to pay for my utilities. And it's like, yes, you can, but that gets very messy. If you start trying to get some kind of a stock to cover each one of your expenses, it gets really messy. So how can we do this in the most efficient way possible? So you want to build your portfolio to be positioned for growth, because what you have is when you're looking at growth stocks, they typically aren't paying exponential dividends. Their idea is that they want to grow their company. And if you are a stockholder in that company, the idea is that your investment is going to grow as well. And what you need is money during the decumulation phase of your life when you're no longer working. That's what phase 2 is. It's decumulation. You're not working anymore. You're just taking money from your investments, from what you put up, right? And a lot of us refer to that time as retirement. You refer to that as age 65 when you're no longer working. And, now we live in a new era where it's not retirement. I refer to it as work optional. A lot of people call it financial independence, financial freedom. So when you reach that work optional point where you get to wake up in the morning and decide if you go to work or not, then that's the decumulation phase of your life. So that could be 65 for you. That could be 50. That could be 45. It's the point when your portfolio has grown enough to the point where you have enough potential income where you no longer have to work and you can just take passive income from your portfolio. So when you're in the accumulation phase, you should be focused on growth. And you're actively working during this point because your portfolio has not grown to the point where you can just quit working entirely. So you should be focused on growth in this portfolio. And so that's why I say that you should not be focused on dividend investing. The stock market should not be a stream of income for you because for most people who are, under the age of 60, you're not in the decumulation phase of your life yet, and you should be accumulating assets. And you should be focusing on growing your portfolio as opposed to trying to pull money from it right now. So that's why I say that. Thanks so much for tuning in. Comment below what you think about this if you have a system that works differently for you. I'm really, really excited to hear about it. So don't forget to share this with somebody who you think should have the conversation of income investing. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.